2 goals in the space of 60 seconds.
My mother said I was always a tiny bit of a show-off in a lot of things I did. So the bigger the crowd, the better it is. I think for players in general, I think they kind of get energy off the crowd. I would always seem to get my nerves maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. You'd have your doubts in your head. Are you good enough? Are you going to be fit enough? Is your body going to allow you to do it? Is your diet good? But when the game starts, I genuinely feel it's just another game. Once you get into that kind of state where you're just, everything is kind of flowing and it's just all easy, I don't think you really think about anything. You're just thinking about the next ball. You're thinking of, you forget about the ball before and you just go for it. It's a huge part of my life. I think outside my family and my work, I think it's definitely the next front runner in terms of the amount of time I put into it. Someone said to me last week that the only time their family meets up is Mayo games and funerals, so it allows my family to meet up and go to games and celebrate something good on a Sunday. My family and my club have been huge for me throughout my career. I think Mum was probably the major driving force when we were growing up. She was always pushing me to play football, soccer, handball, basketball, whatever the game was. I was kind of going playing it, you know. The club, like, we've had very good people throughout the club, and then you have Jennifer and my little girl Charlotte. So I've known Jennifer since we were kids, really. We got married in New Year's Eve 2012, and Charlotte came along then in December 2014, and I think that kind of really changed everything in terms of our outlook on life.
He's a great father, he's a great husband. He's obsessed with Charlotte and she knows that, and she has him wrapped around her fingers. He's just a really good guy, and we love him a lot.
They've given me a sense of perspective of what's important, and football probably meant a tiny bit too much to me at times. Overthinking defeats, overthinking victories, stuff like that, where now I literally come home and by Monday evening it's gone. It's not even in the head anymore. So it's kind of settled me down and given me a perspective kind of on life more so than football. And we've another baby on the way in January, so it's going to be a busy household in January, and hopefully get back playing football for Mayo in January. We'll see how it goes. Do I have an age in mind to retire? The answer to that would be no. If Stephen Rochford or somebody else wants me to go back playing for Mayo, and it's the right thing for me to do with my family, I think I'll keep going until the body tells me to stop. Yeah, the nomination for Footballer of the Year is nice, I suppose, on a personal level. I think it's really nice for my club. I hope the guys that have kind of worked with me throughout my career is getting a nice sense of achievement out of that as well. We've had some very good people that have worked with us throughout the years. It represents what our team kind of stands for, and shows that the guys that are 30, 31, 32, shows that they have a tiny bit more life left in them as well.
I suppose everybody sees the big days and the bright lights up in Croke Park, but you know, people don't see the work that he put in and all the effort it took to get himself back to that level after those serious injuries. So you know, it's certainly, with all the work he's put in to get himself back to that level, you know, it would be great for him if he was to win the PwC Footballer of the Year.
You have to give credit to him where it's due. I mean, it's his hard work. We're the support system around him, and we're always there to help him along the way. We're all very proud of him.
To me, I would just like to be known as a good club person. I represented the jersey with a bit of pride, and Sharon remembers me that I've been a good dad to her and a husband to Jennifer. If people remember me as a good footballer, that's a bonus.
Footballer of the Year for 2017 is Andy Moran Leo. At the age of 33, he's played the best football